Hey everybody, this is the Boost King here, otherwise known as Paul. Thank you for giving me the opportunity to show you my favorite gaming system of all time. Yes, that's right. If you haven't already guessed it, it is the Super Nintendo. From its humble beginnings back in the early 90s to today, the Super Nintendo is still renowned as one of the best 16-bit gaming consoles of its time. Its biggest competitor, of course, was the Sega Mega Drive at the time. And for me personally, you know, it goes back to my childhood where everybody I knew, all my friends, cousins, had a Nintendo Entertainment System and made the jump to this Super Nintendo. And I wanted one so bad. So, saved up enough money, and of course, I managed to pick up my very own Super Nintendo. So, what we're going to do is we're going to take a look at all the Super Nintendos, what came out, what I've got in my collection, and yeah, enjoy. So, without all further ado, let's get straight into it. And here it is, the original Super Nintendo. This is one of my box PAL versions. As you can see, the PAL version sports the awesome controllers with the coloured buttons, and there is the fabulous console with its Super Nintendo markings on the front. Also available were special collector's editions like the Donkey Kong Country 2 Diddy Kong's Quest Pack, which came bundled with this game right here. And of course, here is the next version released, which was the American Super Nintendo system. Completely different design. Love or hate it. Here it is in all its glory with its pale coloured face buttons, something to differentiate the system. Here, of course, is where it all began, the Japanese Super Famicom. This was the first of the consoles to be released in Japan, followed obviously by America and the PAL versions. As you can see, its Super Famicom branding is right there. And it obviously sported the same controllers with slightly different fonts there as well. Now, of course, late into the console cycle, they released this. That's right, the Super Nintendo Junior. There it is in all its glory. It's considerably smaller from the other consoles. Sleeker, lighter, less height, less connectors, simple buttons on the front, no power LED light, a standard AV cable, and no RF, which was dropped from the model. A great system, very small, very compact. Came out at the end of the console's life cycle, literally weeks before the N64 was released, and gave people the chance to buy something cheaper. Here it is alongside of its brethren, the original Super Nintendo. As you can see, it's a lot smaller. And of course, you can pick up there that there is, of course, no RF connections on the unit. A great idea. And here we have a comparison of all the systems, beginning with, of course, the Super Famicom with lovely Mario Kart, the NTSC version next with Super Mario RPG, great game, and of course the PAL version complete with Mario All Stars and Mario World, and finally the Mini. Probably the most favourite out of my collection, as you can see, and it's a different angle of them. So a great system, and really probably one of the best of the 16-bit era from this gamer's perspective, anyway. So there you have it, my roundup of the Super Nintendos, complete with Goomba. Was that you? Uh, anyway, hope you enjoyed it. Get out of there, mate. And yeah, until the next console summary, I leave you with that. So until next time, thanks for watching and peace out.